The German federal government has announced how expensive the deployment in Afghanistan was. The military cost the most, but some other issues remain secret. According to the German government, the 20-year deployment of German soldiers and development workers in Afghanistan cost more than 17.3 billion euros. The military made up by far the largest post. For the participation of the Bundeswehr in the Operations International Security Assistance Force, the ISAF, Operation Enduring Freedom, the OEF, and the Resolute Support Mission, the RSM, in Afghanistan were by the division of the Federal Ministry of Defense from 2001 to as of August 31st in 2021, a total of around 12.3 billion euros, and that was made in additional expenditures due to deployment, set a response from the federal government to a request from the Liberal parliamentary group. The answer was available to the German press agency. The Foreign Office spent around 2.48 billion euros on so-called project-related personnel and material costs. This sum does not include personnel and operating costs of the Foreign Office, as they rise anyway in regular diplomatic operations. The Development Ministry provided around 2.46 billion euros in Afghanistan within 20 years. The Federal Ministry of Food and Agriculture spent 33 million euros in 2 decades. Information on the expenditure of the Federal Intelligence Service, the BND, in Afghanistan was classified as secret. A disclosure of the relevant information would seriously impair the fulfillment of the tasks of the Federal Intelligence Service, which in turn could endanger the security of the Federal Republic of Germany or cause serious damage to its interests, said the federal government. With reference to this, the federal government also classifies as classified information which infrastructure built with German money is now being used by the Taliban. A response from the federal government to this question, intended for publication, would make information on the modus operandi, the capabilities and methods, as well as the state of knowledge of the Federal Intelligence Service available to an indefinable group of people, not only in Germany, but also abroad, it says. The Ministry of Defense wants to begin this week with an assessment of the largely unsuccessful operation. The schedule for this is adhered to even after criticism from the Bundestag, as a spokesman for the ministry had made clear on Monday in Berlin. He also referred to an appraisal of the operation planned for October 13th, which the soldiers owe. This also applies to an assessment of the commitment by the highest superiors. And we have to talk openly about what was good, what was not good, and what we have learned, they said. Defense politicians from several factions want to stay away from the kickoff event planned on Wednesday, combined with criticism of the time chosen for it shortly after the federal election. I didn't know what happened because I'm filming this before this happens. These include representatives of the Union, the Social Democrats, the Liberals and the Greens. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.